and a stir fry, and I'll make me an omelet and a stir fry. But I'm gonna try and do breakfast pizza thing again, except for I'm just not gonna try to make it like an actual pizza. I feel like trying to make it an actual pizza has been the bane of my career as a pizza technician. Alrighty. Man, it is so nice coming out to just a clean kitchen. And all I have to do is clean the kitchen every night? Crazy. I'm giving myself shit because I used to not do that all the time. And I would then be like, oh, my kitchen's so in disarray, I don't like this. Oh. Fuck. Let me get, this guy going too. So we're going to get a little spoonful of ghee in there. Probably gonna need some more soon, but you know. This is that good stuff, so can't cheap out on that. It's like if butter was better. That's what ghee is. It's butter plus. It's butter plus, or butter minus maybe, I guess. Like, but butter plus sounds better. It's what butter should be, but butter is just the old process of doing butter. So this is like all butter fat. So when you cook stuff in it, it's fucking delicious. When it's just by itself, butter doesn't really have a taste, but it's got like that hint of like that dairyness to it. Ghee is completely just missing that. That's not there. So we'll do. I don't like orange. I'm feeling orange right now. Yeah, I'll make a yellow one for dinner. We eat lots of peppers, by the way. I don't know if that's been noticeable throughout my time as a Twitch streaming chef for my huge audience of one person. But we like peppers a lot, or at least I like peppers a lot. And Yara just eats whatever the fuck I make. So I like peppers a lot. They're crunchy, they got like a nice little spice to them. Depending on the pepper too, it has like a different flavor. I'm not gonna grab this guy too, it's falling apart. I'm gonna grab this guy. Yeah, no, these peppers are dope. Peppers is dope. Gives me dopamine. Cut that up. Throw that over. Ghee, I can understand why people want to buy ghee, because you get 4 sticks of butter for you know, like $4.99 or something like that. And ghee's like twice as expensive. But goddamn, if it doesn't like really, it works better, it tastes better, it's better for you. There's really no downside to buying it other than price. But I think like you kind of get the same amount overall of the fats. It's just it's coming in like larger quantities. So yeah, I don't know. I have like a speaker. I gotta start like blasting music in here while I'm cooking. Let me pop these in here first. There we go. That's the ambience this kitchen is missing. Some sizzling foods. So we'll do these 2 peppers and then an onion. I'm out of mushrooms. Usually I would add mushrooms, but I almost cut my finger there. That's all good. Come on. There we go. Alright. Get that sizzling hot pepper. Then we'll get an onion. This is how my camera flips. I try to, like, keep myself upright, but whatever, I guess. Onion box is falling apart. Oh, sorry. Like, staying in front of the camera. Hold on. There we go. I'll probably play some Twilight Princess. It's seemingly like I need to remind myself to let myself chill. Because seemingly when I do that, and then I go back to stuff, like, my mindset is so much fresher, and it's so much easier. Like, look at the character designs I've been doing. I've literally been, like, improving so much while also not improving at all, just because I've given myself, like, you can call it improvement. I would call it just freedom, I guess. Like, I just didn't let myself get stuck in that idea or style. But, the point that I'm trying to get to is, I guess I'll just cut this guy like this, is that, playing Twilight Princess has really been letting me chill, and, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Plus, seemingly that's where I get, like, all my followers, so if I get any sort of substantial follower base from this on any regard, you know, that's where it's coming from. And, I'm cool with that. Like, I know most people don't want to just stumble into a random art stream, and, you know, most people aren't going to find that, like, super duper interesting. And that's understandable. I'm not going to partially understand turmeric yet. That pepper, that fresh cracked pepper right here, this is already cracked. I got it because I was sick of using the thing. That shit is, flavorful is the best term. I'll use some rosemary. That's about it enough for there. And then of course, some salt. And a little bit of cayenne has been rocking my world. Oh, and some garlic. I didn't think I put that in there. Here's my garlic. Here's my garlic spice. That's onion, some garlic. There we go. There we go. Now we will put a little bit on that. The form of this other thing, because I don't actually have a lid. Let that steamerine. And then, okay, I think what I did yesterday was good, but I think I gotta cook it as 2 separate things. I basically gotta make an omelet, put all the stuff on the omelet, and then just cook the other thing, like the crust, as just crust. I should cook the crust first, too, because if I cook the crust first, then, it'll be able to cool off, basically, and I think that cooling off will also help me keeping it a little, because cooling off, you know, with stuff's cooler, it's a little bit more, I don't want to say tough, but, like, it's a little bit more, something. You know, it's molecules come closer, they're denser, and it makes it tougher. Yeah, I guess that's the word I was going for. Anyways, let's get some chive action going on. Oh, also, yeah, I could use this avocado mash, sort of cement. Avocado mash with some parm, probably. That'll be really good too. Cement that shit again. I have no idea where my chives are. There they are. Oh, I'm running out of chives here. That's what happens when you use them every day, I guess. But they've been good. They're also getting kind of like flaccid, so probably good that I'm almost out. Not that bad though. They're seemingly still. Usually, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how much like vegetables like they're not bad. Like they're obviously bad if they're like moldy and gross and like, but like sometimes vegetables will like plump down a little bit, but then you'll like cut inside them and they'll be fine. Like cucumbers do that a lot, where they'll like plump down a little bit if you're not eating them, and then you like grab them and you cut them open and the inside is perfectly fine and the outside is just a little bleh. But like you can throw them in some like water or something like that, and then they'll just pop back up. And they're not bad necessarily yet. You know, they're just they've just been sitting there for a while, so they're kind of. I'm not saying it's gonna taste. Well, yeah, they usually taste pretty fresh. Like especially cucumbers usually taste pretty fresh. But I don't know. Why is there? I'm missing an egg. That's weird to me. Unless you already. Oh, I used it uneven in the first place yesterday. That's right. Oh no! Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Eggshell now. Gotta get that eggshell out. Get the fucker out the cup. Got some nice gooch on my finger. There we go. 4. Just but another thing that I want to play on this channel, I think, is Into the Neverhood. It's a stop motion game. I just want to play a bunch of games, and I think this is giving me like the perfect excuse. But I don't want I'm afraid though. I'm afraid of like getting bigger and then just having a bunch of stupid people on the stream are just like gonna, you know, ruin everything by spoiling everything because they think they're cool. And I don't like that. I like experiencing things. I like the idea of experiencing, you know, these things with an audience and whatever. But you know, there's always the people who already played it who are just, just wait till you get to the end where this thing happens, and it's like, thanks, bro. You know that. Now I'm expecting it. Like, I don't know if you wanted me to have like a unique reaction, but if you did, you know, it's not really cool. But, you know, whatever. That's why the other day I just kind of, like, zoned out from the chat. Also, I was just focused in on the moment, of course, but I just wanted that moment. I just wanted to experience that, but, you know, I don't mind doing that on camera. It doesn't change the experience at all, I guess. Come on. There we go. Garlic, and then some pepper, and we're good to go. DK, Donkey Kong. I said a DK. Donkey Kong. I said DK. Okay, go. Okay, so try exactly what I basically did yesterday, except for I'm going to cook it a lot different. So, first of all, less crust. Second of all, not less crust, but less flour. Second of all, cook them completely separate. Third of all, I don't have a third point here yet. Cook them separate. Let the crust cook longer. Cook it different. Oh, cook the crust first. I guess that would be the other one. Why is that more supple? Oh, shit. I had that temperature up. Hold on, I'm gonna have to flip that again. Let that cook a little bit longer, so that's on me, but... I almost have gotten some spice or something in my nose right there. This is a lot more stir fry than normal. Probably just because I put 2 peppers instead of 1, and then I usually don't put that many mushrooms, but whatever. So let me actually try almond flour today too. It feels like the almond flour. What is this? This is the 1/4 cup. Yeah, we're gonna do just 1/4 cup. It feels like the almond flour like blend with the end product a little bit better than the coconut flour. Coconut flour kind of took over fucking just everything. Malt seasoned a little bit less, but coconut flour was real rough. I'll say it that way. So we're gonna spice this up. We're gonna put like super garlic and like oregano. I'm not gonna put garlic in there, but we're gonna put like super garlic in, you know. Can't go wrong with like a bunch of garlic. And then these are gonna get split up. Actually, no, all these are gonna go right into those eggs. Okay. I gotta flip this again. Oh, okay. Turn that off. Clearly. Probably actually it might already be good. So I'll just make the omelet over here. We're not gonna get, you know what? He's not gonna get cheese today because cheese is rough, and I'm gonna save the spinach for Monday, and I'm just gonna get more stir fry. So we're just gonna do some of that and flip it. And let that do this thing. Just because, you know, cheese is bad for digestion. It's already having a lack of fiber, so it's not bad for digestion in small amounts and whatever. But you know, in American amounts, it can be bad. It'll just make you constipated as fuck because there's like no fiber or something like that. I don't know what it is that specifically makes it do that, but you know. Okay. So. Perfect. Probably gonna make me a little thirsty because I just put a bunch of salt in there, but these ones I think will be fine. It's these ones I'm worried about. Where's the basil? Basil? Don't I have oregano? Or no? I guess I just got basil. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll throw that in there, though. That's fine. Okay, yeah, this is already working out way better than the the other one was. The other one was doughy and weird. This one's actually like, it's got that egg consistency to it. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and start cooking mine because it's taking a little bit longer to steam down to a fine, fine consistency. Yeah, wash your hands here. Okay. These. Put that. Put this down. And then we'll get some ghee going. I forgot that this has that much sodium. Oh, that's like nothing. That's like such a small amount of. Probably need some more ghee though soon. So I'm not actually gonna do that much because I'm doing two different ones. So I'll just do like that. Let that cook for a minute. Getting there. I can feel it getting looser by the minute. All right. So this guy first, because we're gonna cook him for a bit. Put that guy in there. Get it kind of going all over the place. Stretching it as much as I can. Okay, let that sit. We're gonna let that cook way longer than normal. And it's like, it's cooking weird too, because like it's clearly not cooking the same way, so that's a good thing, because it's supposed to be like a crust, but it's, I don't know how to do this yet, so I'm kind of like apprehensive about my approach, that's all. Hopefully we'll be able to make a nice little like cheese omelet pizza thing though, and then that gives me hope for actually making like the pizza of the future. Alright. We'll call that enough then. I think anything more will just not work out well. Alright. Save the rest for me. Or for you if anyone wants more. You'll give them that. Alright, there you go, buddy. Merry breakfast. It's my favorite holiday, dude. It happens every day. Can't go wrong. Yeah, no, this is cooking up awesome. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, now we're gonna cook this a bit longer than we're gonna cook the other ones. But while we're doing that, why don't we get some like cheese? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need any cheese. I think how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put avocado mash on the top when it's a little bit more cooked, with a little layer of Parmesan, and then that'll like cement it when I put the omelet on top. And then I can put just a little bit of mozzarella on top. Mozzarella's deliciousness. So mozzarella, we'll do mozzarella, wherever the fuck the spinach is mozzarella, spinach, and some ketchup, I guess. Maybe some hot sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a little pancake, but you know, this is a. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's. I don't know how to get it crispy necessarily, but especially around like the sides, but like this is gonna hold. This is gonna. I can already tell this is great. Yeah. Yes, it's basically just a big old fucking pancake, but whatever. The bottom's starting to get a little crispy, so I think we're gonna call it on this one for now. And then we'll put a little bit more ghee in there to start the next one. And we'll get the avocado mash and the parm ready. Let that happen. So. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna not cook as long because, you know, it's got the less eggs. So let's get that avocado mash on there really quick. And then when I flip, it'll probably just turn off the thing. But boom. I'm just gonna put all this on here. It's probably gonna work out in my favor. To put all the, actually, I might just put the cheese in between and kind of have this weird like thing. The main tester here is, does this hold? Does this, you know, stick up? Does this stay as like a fucking, you know, pizza kind of crust? And if that does work, then maybe I can move on and try to make another breakfast type pizza thing again. But yeah, we're gonna put parm on here to sort of just help it cement, give it a nice little taste zing. And then kind of just feeling like the idea of just putting, yeah, I probably have to flip this already. Whoa. Boom. All right, turn it off. It's good. The idea of just putting some mozzie. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the mozzie. I'm gonna put everything in between. Whoa, not bad. Thought I already shut that. Put everything in between, put the egg on top, and that'll just like help it all melt and stuff in between. And then, yeah, that's gonna be something else. So we'll just do that. And then do I need anything? Oh, no, I'll put the spinach on top. Give it sort of like a look to it. Yes. Slap that shit down on there. Maybe floop it a bit. Maybe I'll cut it so it kind of fits better. Or just say screw it. Do something like this. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Dude, I'm not even. Do you know what? I'm just gonna throw the spinach in with the stir fry and cook it for a second, so I just have spinach. Because I feel like me trying to put it on top is gonna make it all goofy. And besides, this gives me an excuse to sort of just let this cook. for a minute. Specifically the this will set more if I just cook this for a minute. So let's just warm this up and stir some spinach in real nice, and then spinach cooks down like 2 seconds flat. So, and then while that's happening, I'll clean up a little bit, and then I can just kind of pick it up and go. This is gonna get set right here, so when I turn on the oven at some point, it'll melt that down a lot more, and I can use whatever's left over. Mozzarella farm goes away. This goes in here. This goes over here. Put these aside because I wash them out. They're sharp. Spices over here, and we're basically clean. Cool. Look at this spinach, it's already like breaking down. Pan wasn't even warm anymore. Good enough. I'm not trying to wait. Sploosh. There we go. Alrighty, let's go try this out. I got some tea left over too, so I gotta grab a drink. How's breakfast? What? Dude, just put it somewhere else.
Can I put it here?
Yeah, but I'm washing my hands. Like,
I kind of got frozen on my drink.
I guess. I was just like, I was mid-action. You're like, I'm gonna just put this in. I'm gonna stop you. Cool. Whatever. Doesn't even matter. Alright, ooh, I should also, I mean, just, butter knife will probably work. I kind of pulled that up aggressively. Let me rinse that off, because I don't trust these things. Nothing. I got Oliver yesterday. I got Oliver every day. I've been in this fucking apartment. Oliver is a man creating his own fucking problems, blaming other people. And he created problems for us just by existing as a guy who makes our apartment shit. Alright. Oh, it's upside down again! This is becoming a staple. This is just how I do it, dude. There's no question anymore. It's a stylistic choice now. Alright. Okay. This is how it looks. So we got this crust, and then the omelet on top, accumulating 4 eggs and a bunch of cheese and good stuff in between. So I will cut into this and see how that turned out in a second. But first, let me switch back to this. So I'm gonna watch some adventures. And then, yeah, I'm going to play some Twilight Princess. I was on the edge about it earlier, but... Is this supposed to sound so fucking Yeah, I guess it is supposed to sound so echoey and weird. It's 90s shit, so. Me? Ah. Totally. Alright. Stir fry, banger. Can't go wrong with peppers and onions. Maybe the only mistake is not adding mushrooms, but I didn't have any. But that seems like, I don't know. That seems like that works out super well, especially when you like when you simmer the peppers down. They get soft, like when you just steam them for a minute and then take it off. They get soft, but you can still cook them. So they got that singe, you know. They're still so they get like this soft tenderness to them, but like that flavor, like it's like, you know, very stir fried. Why is she in a bathing suit? Was that explained? Was she just in a bathing suit? I actually fucking love that, like, look to her, though. Like, just the 80s, like, onesie swimsuit plus, like, the big beefy sneakers. That's aesthetic right there. So I usually, like, the reason I'm destroying the stir fry is I usually try to, not the eggs aren't nutritious, they really are. With breakfast, I usually got banger meals, but I usually like to start off with vegetables no matter what I'm eating, because I feel like it's where you get the most of your, I mean, eggs, definitely get more nutrition from them in this meal, but, you know, in other meals, you know, I usually take like a bite of meat and then just destroy the vegetables. You know, so I get like that protein going in my system immediately. For, you know, whatever workout or whatever I did during the day. But then I got everything else going to break it down too. All those other vitamins and minerals. So I usually just destroy my vegetables first and then go to everything else. Especially because, like, I feel like most people are babies about their vegetables because they're like, first of all, it tastes amazing if you cook them right. Like, this has easily been favorite part of my breakfast. But on top of that, that's where you're getting, I think vegetables is what most people lack, and is simply where they're getting most of their problems. Is just not having, you know, the surplus of vitamins and minerals and stuff that they need, and you get a lot of that from vegetables. Which makes sense why most people just eat potato chips, because potato chips have a little bit, like, potatoes have a little bit of everything. Which just makes sense why people just binge eat potatoes, because their bodies are probably just like, what the fuck, like, we need all this shit. And the only source that you're getting it from are these potato chips or something like that, so you just end up just destroying a crap ton of potato chips. Your body's trying to compensate for what it doesn't have. Simple as that. Alright. Let's try this pizza. Ooh, it's gotten good. Whoa ho ho. Okay. Moist again. Aromatic. Definitely has a sweet, nutty flavor smell to it. I can still hold it, but I could hold it yesterday and I fucked it up really bad yesterday. It's not crisp. I think the only way I'm going to get that crispiness is if I cook it in the oven for like 20-something minutes or something like that.
Taste-wise, way better today. Way better. Still getting that nutty flavor. But the coconut is all I tasted yesterday. So I think the only way I'm going to get away with this is by cooking this in the oven. Because it's just going to be so soft no matter what I do, it seems. It's good though. It definitely holds. That's still a plus. And I definitely did it better than I did it yesterday. So that it both holds and it's not just a mess. So I don't know, I'm workshopping this. I'm workshopping this weird breakfast pizza thing here. But so far it's been fast and simple. Effectiveness is getting there. Okay, I'm getting to the crispier part. Definitely getting to the crispier part of the crust here. Oh! If I can just get it for that crispiness. I feel like if I just cooked it in the oven, it would be... I just want that crunch, you know? Pizza's not always like necessarily crunchy, but it's got like a... You know, it's not like you're biting into... This feels like I'm biting into mush. Pizza definitely has like a texture. This is like spongy mush. And it's got like a hint of crust, like crunch on the crust on this part. And like, if I could just get it to feel like that overall, I guess I just gotta cook it longer. But like, if you look, it's like almost burnt. It's like just before it got burnt. So it's not like I could cook it longer in the pan like I did. I don't know. It's good though. It's definitely good. I think my omelets just by themselves are way better. So I'm probably just gonna go back to making those. Like, my omelets are bangers, but this ain't bad. Damn. Another thing about this crust is like it's nut flour, so it's like not that many carbs, but like I definitely noticed myself getting like very filled, like not full, but like just like saturated. Like there's a part where I'm just like like I don't want to really eat too much more, which usually doesn't happen with my breakfast, even when I have like toast and stuff like that. So it's very like filling, but it's not like carbs. It's just filling because it's like nuts. So it's just like, I don't want to say it's harder to digest, but it's. Yeah, I think if I just cooked this in the oven after I cooked it, I don't know, just crisp up, it probably would work out really well. It just tastes like potential, which makes me like I'm like happy, but like also just like, you know, I've had way better breakfasts. Well, nutrition-wise, which is what I always value first, nutrition-wise, it's fucking amazing for me. So, I'm not really worried about that. It's not like I'm like sweating it because it's bad for me or something like that. It's more just like, it's the opposite. It's like, it's very good for me, but tastes just a little lackluster. Maybe it also could be my nut flour. That shit is not really fresh. So, that's big potential there in that. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Scooby-Doo-wop, 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 Scooby-Doo-doo-doo, ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-bow, ba-doo, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'm doing good. It's fine. All is good. All is good in day hood. Toyota Hyundai. This stream is sponsored by Toyota Hyundai. That'd be so weird. What would you do if like you got like a stream, but it was like sponsored by like a car dealership? That's hilarious. Like, let me throw my car ads on you. All right, let's switch over to some Twilight Princess.